Learn to delve deeper into the mysteries of the human body with the new Diagnostic Imaging series from Amirsys. The series, which includes volumes on diagnostic imaging, special imaging, and EXPERTddx, are now available through Wolters, Kluwer Health, Lippincott, Williams, and Wilkins. Ann Osborne, author and digital imaging pioneer, discusses.
The three Amirsys book series, Diagnostic Imaging, Expert Differential Diagnosis, and the Imaging Anatomy, work together as a trilogy, so you can look up diagnosis-specific information for many diagnoses in every part of the body. You can look up the imaging anatomy of what normal ought to look like with beautiful graphics and high-resolution imaging, CT, MR, ultrasound, whatever is relevant, and then the expert differential diagnosis. So if you know you're in a particular body part, you can say, oh, I want to know what are the common, less common, and rare but important diagnoses that are listed there, that are found there. Then I want to look up the anatomy. Then I want to do a deep dive into the specifics of each one.
The Amirsys series also includes specialty imaging books for those looking to dive deeper into more focused areas.
We have the specialty imaging book on breast MR, which is a very hot topic. So it's a particular modality in a particular area aimed at a specific need. And so people will be able to say, okay, I'm not interested in the broader differential diagnoses. I'm not interested so much in the particular anatomy, but I want to have one imaging modality or one specific topic that I can take a deep dive into, because this is an area that I want to get into more thoroughly and understand in greater depth.
The Diagnostic Imaging series is not only a great resource for practicing radiologists and radiologists in training, but is beneficial to other disciplines as well.
Neurosurgeons and neurologists, for example, use the brain and the spine. The head and neck diagnostic imaging and the imaging anatomy and the expert differential diagnosis is used extensively by head and neck surgeons. So it's got both a radiology presence and a presence in other clinical specialties. Every Amirsys book has both a print and an electronic life. So it has the print book, which is a typical but beautifully printed, highly richly illustrated book, and then there's an ebook that goes with everything. It's not possible to put all the images that we as authors would like to have in a print book, so what we've done is to put thousands of extra images in the ebook.
Online resources include enhanced search capabilities and thousands of additional images. The second edition of the Diagnostic Imaging series is now available.
Yes, the first edition of the Diagnostic Imaging series became known as the Black Books, and they were hugely successful, instantaneous hits and medical bestsellers, every one of them. When we decided to do the second edition, we wanted to do it a bit differently. So the format is a little different, it's still familiar, but the information is almost doubled, because the initial series, the first editions, the Black Books, didn't have an electronic version. The Red Books, which is what the color, so we're saying red is the new black, have an electronic version to them that in essence doubles the amount of information that was there in the printed page and about triples the number of images for each diagnosis that are present. In addition, the second edition series has a wonderful prose introduction to every single group of topics in every single book. So for example, you can be taken by the hand and led through an introduction to understanding stroke or understanding trauma. How do you approach trauma? That gives you an overview and how to approach a set of topics, and then you get the deep dive with diagnosis-specific information on each one.
The Amirsys Diagnostic Imaging series is structured to put information at your fingertips instantly.
Today, people's time is the most important commodity that they have. And so whether it's in an electronic version or a print version, they want their information, they want it queued up, they want it quickly, and what they don't want is a lot of extra stuff. They don't want to have to be thumbing back and forth, reading long, rolling paragraphs to find the one or two nuggets of information that are in each one. What I'd want is bulleted, succinct information in which the facts I need the facts, ma'am, just the facts are laid out for you, takes you right by the hand, tells you everything you need to know.
Diagnostic imaging, diagnostic and surgical imaging anatomy, and EXPERTddx are available now. Contact your local sales rep today and check out our website, www.lww.com.